Let's be honest, the 2025 stock market feels like a minefield. With interest rate whiplash, geopolitical tremors, and whispers of bubbles in every hot sector, it's no wonder most investors feel like they're walking on eggshells. Every headline screams volatility, and finding real, sustainable growth feels like searching for a needle in a haystack. But what if I told you that under all that chaos, a handful of companies are quietly setting the stage for a truly explosive year? What if the very trends causing all this uncertainty are actually the fuel for their breakout? Today, I'm cutting through the noise. We're not just talking about the obvious mega caps. I'm revealing my top 5 stocks that I believe have massive growth potential in 2025. This list has everything from a speculative gem with moonshot potential to an established titan on the verge of its next giant leap. And you're going to want to stick around for my number 1 pick, because it's the bedrock of stability and innovation that every serious investor should be watching right now. Disclaimer: alright, before we jump in, a quick and important reminder. I am not a financial advisor, and this video is purely for educational and informational purposes. The stock market has risks, and you should always do your own extensive research and chat with a professional before making any investment decisions. These are my personal opinions based on my own analysis. Okay, let's get to it. Macroeconomic context. So, what's the big picture for 2025? In short, it's a market that's picking winners and losers. The era of easy money is over, and a rising tide is no longer lifting all boats. Instead, we're seeing a flight to quality and a laser focus on companies with real tech advantages and clear paths to making money. The dominant theme is, without a doubt, artificial intelligence. But we're past the initial hype. We're talking about the real-world application of AI to solve business problems, boost efficiency, and open up new revenue streams. Companies that are actually delivering on their AI promises are pulling away from the pack. We're also seeing a renewed focus on the foundational technologies that make everything else possible. This is a market that will reward the disruptors, but also the giants who are proving they can innovate at scale. Our list today reflects that reality, with a hand-picked mix of high-risk innovators and dominant leaders. Section 1, Stock Number 5, QuantumScape, Qs. The high-risk moonshot. Kicking off our list at number 5 is the ultimate high-risk, high-reward play, QuantumScape, ticker symbol Qs. Now, this stock is not for the faint of heart, but its potential is absolutely paradigm-shifting. QuantumScape is on a mission to commercialize solid-state batteries. Why is that such a huge deal? Because solid-state tech is the holy grail for electric vehicles. Imagine an EV that could charge from 10% to 80% in about 12 minutes, give you significantly more range, and have a much lower fire risk than today's batteries. That's what QuantumScape is working on, and it's why Volkswagen has been a long-term partner. Now, let's be crystal clear about the risks. This has been a volatile stock because it's a pre-revenue company, which means it's burning cash to fund its R&D. The road to mass production is long and full of challenges. However, late 2025 brought a huge piece of news suggesting they are moving from the lab to the real world. The company just announced it has begun shipping its advanced B1 sample cells to automotive customers for testing, a major milestone they had set for the year. These cells are made using a new manufacturing process called Cobra, seen as a crucial step toward producing batteries at scale. While commercialization is still a ways off, hitting these goals is critical. It de-risks their timeline and proves their technology is tangible. Investing in QuantumScape is a bet on a technological revolution. If they succeed, the upside is immense. If they fail, the investment could go to zero. It's a true speculative gem, but for investors with a high-risk tolerance, QuantumScape is one of the most exciting stories on the market. Section 2, Stock Number 4, Sea Limited, SE. The emerging market juggernaut. Coming in at number 4 is a company giving us a ticket to one of the fastest growing digital economies in the world, Sea Limited, ticker symbol SE. Based in Singapore, Sea operates a powerful trifecta: Shopee, a dominant e-commerce platform in Southeast Asia; Garena, its gaming arm; and Sea Money, its rapidly expanding fintech division. For years, the story around Sea was growth at any cost, which led to massive losses and a punished stock. But the narrative has flipped. The company has pivoted hard toward profitable growth, and after a period of underperformance, the results are starting to turn heads. The investment thesis has three parts. First, Shopee continues to dominate e-commerce in a region with a young, tech-savvy population. Despite fierce competition from rivals like TikTok Shop, Shopee is returning to strong growth, proving its market leadership. Second, its fintech arm, Sea Money, is becoming a powerhouse. What started as a simple e-wallet has evolved into a financial ecosystem offering buy now pay later, loans, and payment processing. This division has shown strong profitable growth, creating a sticky ecosystem that perfectly complements the e-commerce business. Finally, after a rocky period, the company is showing discipline and a clear path to sustained profitability. While competition and economic headwinds in emerging markets are still risks, Sea Limited's strategic position in the heart of Asia's digital revolution makes it a compelling turnaround story for the years ahead. Subscribe and share. All right, we're 2 stocks in, and we're about to get to the top 3 picks, companies I believe are absolute powerhouses for what's to come. If you're getting any value out of this, do me a quick favor and hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. My goal is to deliver insights that help you navigate these markets, and your support makes that possible. Thank you. Now, on to number 3. Section 3, Stock number 3, Palantir, PLTR. The AI powerhouse. Our number 3 pick is a company that was once wrapped in secrecy but is now at the center of the commercial AI revolution, Palantir Technologies, ticker PLTR. For over a decade, Palantir built its name providing elite data software to government agencies like the Department of Defense. But the real story for investors today is its explosive move into the private sector. Palantir's breakout product is its artificial intelligence platform, or APE. APE lets big companies securely layer powerful AI onto their own private data, creating an operating system for their business. This isn't about asking a chatbot a question, it's about using AI to overhaul supply chains, accelerate drug discovery, and manage huge industrial operations. And the adoption has been stunning. In the second quarter of 2025, Palantir's US commercial revenue surged an incredible 93% year-over-year, breaking a $1.2 billion annual run rate for the first time. Companies are lining up for Palantir's APE bootcamps, intense sessions that get the platform running in days, not months. Analysts are definitely taking notice. Some are incredibly bullish, with Wedbush suggesting Palantir could be the next oracle of the AI era. However, the primary risk here is valuation. The stock has had a massive run and is priced for perfection, so any slowdown could cause a drop. Reflecting this, the overall analyst consensus is a hold, with many feeling the current price already reflects this explosive growth. But Palantir isn't just riding the AI trend, it's a key enabler for a growing list of blue-chip customers, making its transition from a government contractor to a commercial AI juggernaut a top story for growth. Section 4, Stock number 2, Taiwan Semiconductor, TSMC, the unsung hero of tech. My number 2 stock is arguably the most important company in the world that most people have never heard of, Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, ticker TSM. TSMC is the world's largest pure-play semiconductor foundry, which is a fancy way of saying it manufactures the chips that other companies design. Think about it. Apple's iPhones, Nvidia's AI GPUs, AMD's processors, nearly every advanced piece of tech we use is powered by chips made by TSMC. They are the essential pick and shovel provider for the entire tech world, commanding over 60% of the global chip foundry market. So why is TSMC set for a big year? First, the demand for high-performance chips, especially for AI, is off the charts. As companies like Nvidia, Google, and Amazon race to build their AI infrastructure, TSMC is the only one that can produce the cutting-edge 3nm and 2nm chips they all need. This has led to staggering performance, with the company recently reporting record quarterly revenue that surged by over 30% year-over-year. The biggest risk, of course, is geopolitical, as its location in Taiwan is a constant concern. However, TSMC is actively diversifying its manufacturing, with huge new factories being built in places like Arizona to help mitigate that risk. With a strong buy consensus from analysts, TSMC isn't just a player in the AI boom, it's the bedrock. Section 5, Stock Number 1, Microsoft, MSFT, the bedrock titan, and brings us to my number 1 stock for 2025. For this spot, I wanted a company that combines the stability of a fortress with the growth engine of a startup. My top pick is Microsoft, ticker MSFT. Microsoft has brilliantly transformed itself from the Windows company of the 90s into a diversified tech titan leading the charge in cloud computing and AI. The case for Microsoft is overwhelmingly strong. First is its intelligent cloud segment, powered by Azure. While some worried about a slowdown, Azure continues to post monster growth, with recent quarters and forward forecasts showing growth in the high 30% range thanks to AI demand. Microsoft is pouring billions into infrastructure to meet this demand, a clear sign of confidence. Second is the genius integration of AI across its entire ecosystem. They aren't just selling a new AI app, they're embedding AI copilots into the tools that billions of people and businesses already use every single day: Windows, Office 365, and more. This gives them a massive, built-in distribution channel for their AI services. Third, the financials are a fortress. Microsoft consistently delivers impressive revenue growth, with the most recent fiscal year seeing growth of nearly 15%. This allows it to invest aggressively in growth areas like its partnership with OpenAI, while also returning cash to shareholders. Finally, Wall Street sentiment is incredibly bullish, with the overwhelming majority of analysts rating the stock a buy or strong buy. While no stock is without risk, Microsoft's combination of market leadership, a killer AI strategy, and fortress-like financials makes it the top stock positioned for both reliable and explosive growth. So there you have it, my top 5 stocks positioned for a great 2025. To recap, we started with our high-risk moonshot, QuantumScape, Qs, a pure bet on the future of EV batteries. Next was the emerging market turnaround play, Sea Limited, SE, tapping into the digital revolution in Southeast Asia. Our number 3, Palantir, PLTR, is at the heart of the commercial AI software boom. In the number 2 spot is the world's most important manufacturer, Taiwan Semiconductor, TSMC, the foundation of all modern tech. And finally, our number 1 pick, Microsoft, MSFT, the titan that is leading the AI era with unmatched scale. Call to action now. I want to hear from you. What do you think of this list? Which of these stocks are you most bullish on for the rest of 2025? And what's your number 1 pick that I might have missed? Drop a comment down below and let's get a conversation going. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more analysis on the stocks and trends shaping our future, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.